Hi everybody, welcome back to 100% Mag. So Newcastle United took on Middlesbrough in a friendly, of course, down at their training ground. And of course Newcastle United ended up losing 5-1 to Middlesbrough. And that is pretty embarrassing when you think about it, when we're a Premier League outfit with the status of our club as well. Losing to a rival down in the second tier of English football is not great, and it's very embarrassing and very worrying heading into this brand new season as well, with it just around the corner. So with that in mind, here are a few players that I would love to see join Newcastle United. So first off, of course, Max Aarons of Norwich City, and alongside him, Jamal Lewis as well of Norwich City. Now, coming in at the age of 20 for Max Aarons and 22 for Jamal Lewis. They're two absolutely outstanding fullbacks in football at the moment, and with the way they played last season as well for Norwich, to put themselves on the radar. They're both young players as well, so they could become young English internationals in about 3 to 4 years' time. And you just have to look at the likes of Alexander Arnold at Liverpool, the way he broke onto the scene at Liverpool, and I think Max Aarons and Jamal Lewis are pretty similar. Liverpool even put in a 10 million bid as well for Jamal Lewis before it got rejected by Norwich City. So if Newcastle United can put in a good bid for the two lads, I think we could actually acquire them and get them to join with, and that would absolutely 100% solve any problems that we've got at full back, for that left back and right back position. We could also maybe move on the likes of DeAndre Yedlin, for a bit of money back as well. Moving on to a couple more players that I would love to see join the club, and of course Callum Wilson and Ryan Fraser. Now these are of course very heavily linked to the club at this moment in time as I speak. Newcastle United are in talks over a contract with Ryan Fraser, and they are trying to work out some sort of player exchange plus cash deal for Callum Wilson to Bournemouth, in the fact of Matt Ritchie going in the opposite direction. Now, I don't have a problem with Matt Ritchie going in the opposite direction in a player plus cash deal for Callum Wilson, and the fact that Matt Ritchie is now aging, heading closer towards the retirement age, and of course Callum Wilson is very young at the age of 28. He's still got a lot of give in football, and he's a very good proven goal scorer in the Premier League as well. You just have to look at the fact that he played 187 games for Bournemouth, and he scored 67 goals and got 30 assists, in his time at Bournemouth, with of course 126 of them coming in the Premier League, 41 goals of course coming in them 126 appearances with 18 assists as well. So he knows where the net is, he knows how to score, and then you partner him up with the likes of course Ryan Fraser, who is a freebie. Like I say, Newcastle United very heavily linked with him in contract talks at this moment in time as I speak, and you just look at the way he's played in the Premier League. 120 appearances for Bournemouth in the Premier League. He's scored 16 times and he's got 29 assists, to his name in exactly 9,011 minutes worth of football, playing in the Premier League. He's going to be an absolutely outstanding player for only 26 years old as well, so he's still got a lot of gift to the game, Ryan Fraser. So I would love to see Callum Wilson and Ryan Fraser come into the team alongside the likes of Jamal Lewis and of course Max Aarons of Norwich City. Then of course the big massive signing, what I'd like to see Newcastle United do, is of course Eduardo of Celtic. He's an absolutely outstanding player. He's proved himself in the Scottish League that he can do it, and you just have to look at the way he's been playing for Celtic in the Scottish Premier League. 77 games, 44 goals and 21 assists. That is outstanding football right there. That is absolutely amazing. 4,851 minutes of football for Celtic. In 77 games, scoring 44 goals and 21 assists. That is an absolute proven goal scorer. Partner him up alongside the likes of Callum Wilson in a 4-4-2 with Ryan Fraser on one wing, Maximin on the other. Jamal Lewis at left back, Max Aarons at right back, and you've got a force to be reckoned with for Newcastle United heading into this Premier League season. If we could acquire these players, we would absolutely be one of the outside favourites to push for top 10 place in the Premier League in my eyes. If you think so, let us know down in the comments below what your thoughts are on these players. These are, of course, just my opinions. Plenty of other people have their opinions as well. But if you liked it, put your thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel as well, as we're trying to reach 400 subscribers. We're not that far away now, at 396. So until next time, I hope you all stay safe, and I'll see you all later. However, lads.